And turn has advanced.
Indeed it has. Let's watch the turn.
Watching.
Okay. Placed everything in cheetah. Oh, this is looking great.
He got down to subtropical Brazil.
Okay, this could be good. Yes! I'm gonna kill him in Mongolia! Oh,
Oh,
yes. Oh, yes. This turned out perfect. Well,
wow. So it's his teammate that's in Southeast Asia.
okay.
Interesting. And he came up through the inefficient path of Singapore, Indo-Chinese Peninsula, South China. Well, not really inefficient, actually.
It
Doesn't make a
doesn't
difference.
make much of a difference, yeah. Eh.
I was just, yeah, whatever. Okay.
Nice. You're gonna
Yay
take...
for attacks of 2.
Uh-huh. And your opponent leaving them open.
The important attack,
Awesome.
yay. Okay, so you have eliminated
Sweet.
Dark Ninja from that area.
This is awesome. Alright. Wow, that was the perfect turn for that to happen too. Now his teammate is stuck facing both of us this turn. Although... History. Okay, so we know his... FunnyEric is not in... sorry, Dark Ninja is not in Southeast Asia, so his other bonus could be in either Ural, Scandinavia, or Central America.
Yes.
Ural doesn't seem to make sense to me because he spent so much effort trying to stay alive over there when
Yeah.
he... I don't know. Central America's reasonable, I could see that, although people just, for whatever reason, tend not to pick it.
Yeah.
Scandinavia seems by far the most likely to me.
Yeah, definitely. Scandinavia. So I might want to hit Western Europe with a few extra.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What's the things he can do here? He could hit... I'm thinking I want to use these guys in Mongolia to expand in Buryatia. I could bring them down south, but... I don't know. I'm thinking...
Want to expand right now?
Well, it's free expansion at the moment. So yeah, I guess so. Since he's going to have to dedicate guys to fight both of us, I'm thinking I can pull it off just because he's not going to be able to exert as much pressure unless he just loses his bonus in South America. He's not going to be able to exert as much pressure against me as he really needs to.
Yeah.
We both got 11 income.
Yep. Well, I have 13.
Well, me and him, I mean.
Oh, you and him. Yeah.
Yeah.
For now. I'm trying to break his bonus, though.
Yeah. And if that happens, then he's in deep, deep doo-doo in Asia. He's going to have real trouble over there. So what he could do is place all 11 in South China and hit with a max of 15 in either Tibet or Sichuan. I'm thinking I want to place 9 guys in Tibet.
Yeah.
That way he can't get to Siberia as easily.
Although I don't think he would be expecting you to expand to Siberia.
Yeah. I hope not. I don't want him to expect it. Alright. I guess I'll move my extra to Cheetah so I can move that guy to Irkutsk when I take that next turn.
I'm leaning towards just attacking with 2s in Southern South America.
I think that's reasonable.
If he defends, I don't think he's going to put 1 guy in each or something. I think that he would probably put a lot of guys in Bolivia and then first move over there. If he's going to first move to Paraguay, yeah.
Yeah.
If he's going to defend at all.
Yeah,
So
I agree with you. That's what I see
If he does
happening.
that, then I don't take his territories, but I end up capturing Brazil as a bonus. If he ends up not defending
getting a triple
his
border
bonus
on
and
him
just
down
sits there, yeah, and gain triple bonus. But if he just
and
sits
we'd
there
have an
and
order
doesn't,
priority card. Next
Sure.
turn to
Uh,
use.
but yeah, I'd break his bonus if he doesn't defend it. So it's kind of, I mean, he might leave behind some guys or something. It'll
Hmm.
depend on how he plays it. But he's in a pretty bad position because every guy he puts over here is one less guy he puts against you, and he kind of doesn't have that many guys to spare.
Yeah, exactly. He
And
really
I'll put the
doesn't.
extra guys up to toward Denmark.
Hmm. Yeah, I'd say hit West Central Europe with everything you can spare. I mean, if he's not there, then just expand there. If he is there, awesome, kill him. If we guess wrong and he's not in Scandinavia, that probably means he's in Central America, so this turn he'll be going to the Azores. That would be an issue. That would be a big issue, actually. But, I mean, Scandinavia seems to make the most sense.
Yeah. Okay. I just went ahead and committed. We were still waiting on Dark Ninja for him to do his turn.
Hmm.
So we can
Okay,
take a look.
so what should I do last move? Should I hit out of Tibet or just sit? Or heck, hit Sichuan? Well,
How
let's
many
see.
guys are you putting there?
I'll go ahead and you can decommit just in case he does commit his
Well,
orders all of a sudden. Uh,
modifying. Okay.
there you go. You can just see it. I was gonna place 2 guys in Sichuan, the other 9 in Tibet. And I'm not sure what to do last move. We know they use their order delay card, so they can't.
Yeah.
I mean, he could out delay me because he could have more moves if you include everything, but still.
So the two guys in Sichuan,
Uh huh.
perhaps just have them in Nemangu and transfer only all of them.
Well,
Like,
I didn't. I wanted to make sure he couldn't just take me with the 4.
well, four has a chance of taking three anyways,
Yeah,
but
but it's not likely. It's 40%. It's a little less than a coin flip. I'd rather just deal with that. I
okay.
I think the risk of him just hitting with the 4 is too likely. So I would rather do this. I would rather place the guys there instead of transfer them in.
I okay.
But what's even more likely is he just like goes to East Central China.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, I'd say just hit South China, put some pressure on him, slowly work towards his bonus.
Okay. Although I also expect him to move out, of course, but
Yeah.
this will still exert pressure. I could try doing little transfers of 1.
We will be getting a reinforcement card next turn. Oh, I had almost committed without even attacking West Central Europe. Oh.
Well, you had committed, hadn't you?
Technically, yes.
Technically. Alright. Alright. I did a little bit of moving around to delay it a little more with transfers of 1. Although I don't think it's necessary, to be honest. But why not?
This guy, he has a stack of guys in subtropical Brazil, and he has those four guys there. That's all he has.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I guess he could have an extra leftover trailing, though. That's possible. But
I
that's
guess.
not.
Yeah.
The point is, he could still out delay me 3 moves. And if I got rid of these transfers, I would only have 4 moves total.
Mm.
And if he just, like, if he hits Southeast Brazil, if he tries to hit both Sichuan and Tibet, Southeast Brazil, and West Central Brazil, that's 4 moves right there.
Yeah.
I'm expecting he could do more than that. If he does a transfer to Paraguay, does a few transfers around there for defense, hits Southeast Brazil as well, that's 4 moves right there. He could. There are a lot of ways he could delay it. So, might as well just reduce the risk.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna commit now. I think the moves are pretty good. I mean, he's kind of in a bad position. I don't even need to dedicate all my guys against him, most likely.
Most likely.
Well, in this kind of situation, how do you defend and be aggressive at the same time in the other front? If his teammate had stayed alive up in Yakutia, or better yet in Mongolia, then they might, they would be in a position where they could do something.
Yeah.
That's not the case. So.
No, it's not. Which is great. That was good timing that he got eliminated that turn. Well,
Yep.
got eliminated from, Yakutia, Mongolia.
Okay. Well, we will see what happens when turn advances.
Indeed we shall.
And turn has advanced.
Indeed it has. Let's watch the turn.
Watching.
All right.
He's gonna defend Bolivia.
Well, that sucks.
Oh, he put 9 over there.
Hopefully he hits you first, though.
No? Okay, he's gonna defend his bonus, but I'm gonna finish Brazil, it seems.
We predicted him, though. Nice move.
Oh, yep, and he just runs into Tibet. Okay.
Sweet. I mean, that sucks that he killed so much, but the good news is you're going to get Brazil. Unless he hits West Central Brazil from Bolivia.
I don't think he's going to. That would be strange for his moves.
You got it. Brazil is yours. Congratulations. I mean, you didn't even
Denmark is empty.
Oh.
Reinforcement card, which I'm pretty sure you're going to be using.
Okay, the only places he could be then are Central America or Ural. Or I guess he could be in Southeast Asia, and that could have been a gift that we saw in Singapore. He could have. He placed 8 income every single turn, 8 or 13 after I met him. Well, except like on turn 6, but that's too late. I mean, this is turn 6 is way too late for him for the gift to make sense. But what he could have done is he could have moved leftovers back to Sumatra and then taken Singapore with the with like 2 2s or a 2 and a 1 that all gathered together to make 3 or 4, and then he could have gifted that.
Yeah.
Because he appeared on turn 6 or turn 7. He appeared on turn 7.
Turn 7.
So turn 6 was when he was in Indo-Chinese Peninsula, and turn 5 was when he had Singapore.
So the gift would have needed to be turn 4.
Yeah, Which means that the only way this would... Oh, wait. It does make sense. Because of the way the leftovers would be positioned. If he took Philippines and Borneo, and then took Java and Sumatra on the second turn, then Java would only be 1 turn over. So on turn 3, he'd have everything... Wait, no. He can't do it then. Turn 3, he'd have everything positioned. Turn 4, he takes Singapore. Turn 5, he gifts. Turn 6, he goes to Indo-Chinese Peninsula.
And
turn 7, he goes to South China. Okay, that does make sense.
Yep. Okay, so that might be how it is.
Yep, that might be.
So in that case, FunnyEric is the one with the alternative bonus, which may be in Canada. So it opens up a few more possibilities for us. Or for them.
Either way, I don't see us losing at this point.
I'm up to 20 income. This guy's going to lose half of his income in South America. With the card, you should, I think, be able to guaranteedly defend both, right?
Well, I don't know if it's guaranteed.
You'll have 16.
It'll be close. Let's see. I can get up to
23.
12 and 11
Yeah,
in each
12 and 11.
location. Um,
How much
he
takes
can
11?
hit with up to 18. So
18 has a 75% chance. So if he puts everything there, he can
yeah,
take you with a 75% chance.
he wouldn't take my 12 though.
True. And I'm not sure if he would put everything there. I'm pretty sure he would still put like one or two guys against me, trying to get lucky and preserve his bonus.
I hope so. I'm thinking I will place one in Baratia though, because I would like to check on Ural and take a territory.
You mean like going to Novosibirsk?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
our dogs are loud.
Yeah, Novosibirsk would be a good idea. I'm thinking I should go to the Azores as well, just to check on Central America.
I agree.
I, I think it's kind of unlikely that someone's there, but it's a double border that they could potentially get against me.
Well, if he's not there, then I mean, I don't see a problem with it. You just work your way through East Canada.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit it with 7, I'm thinking. I'm debating back and forth on whether I should attack Bolivia or Uruguay.
Why not both?
I could.
Why limit yourself? You have so many options, so much potential.
In that case, I might as well attack everything.
Be greedy and attack everything. And of course, use your guys in southeast Brazil and transfer them somewhere.
I was going to put them to West Central Brazil.
That's reasonable. That
First
is
move, transfer
reasonable.
only.
Poor guy, man. FunnyEric fighting us both all alone.
If his teammate is in South or Southeast Asia, he should be feeding him guys or doing something.
Mm-hmm. Should be. Should be. Should be doing something. He should have taken the territories behind him. Been able to give him stuff in South China. But I don't know. I doubt they've done anything like that.
I'm gonna be greedy. Hit with a 5 in Bolivia and then 333 elsewhere.
5, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Well, you can look at my moves.
I'm gonna go ahead and commit as well since Dark Ninja hasn't done his turn.
Watch him commit right as we're looking at each other's moves.
That would be convenient, actually.
I would change your deployments around so that you have your 5 and your 8 occurring first.
My 5? Oh, I see.
Just so that they can't see, you know.
Wow, that is minute.
I know. That's just the way I think about my
Make him think I
deployments.
only have 13 income.
Well, just don't.
Or make him
yeah.
wonder.
Yeah, this way he can, you know, it leaves options open where
Yeah.
he can misinterpret whatever
It's
you
the
have.
little things that count.
Yeah,
Although I think we're far enough ahead where really it doesn't matter anymore.
I agree. But it doesn't hurt.
True, true.
5, 3, 3, 3. Nice. He's probably just gonna take subtropical Brazil.
Totally likely.
But
In
that's
fact,
fine.
I think that's likely enough that I'm going to be moving 3 of those guys up to West Central Brazil.
And that's where you're gonna hit Paraguay from?
Yeah.
I like that. I think that is most appropriate. And I would make it a later move as well.
Yeah, that's the last move, actually.
Most reasonable, sir. Most reasonable.
Yep. Okay. I think that's everything. So we'll see what happens when turn advances.
Indeed. We shall.
And turn has advanced.
Indeed it has. Let's watch the turn.
Watching.
And our opponent got booted. Dark Ninja
Yep.
is gone. Just like that. And as you can see, since it's 2-on-1 now, our other
Yeah, he's already
opponent
surrendered.
surrendered. So, don't
Well, it
blame him.
wasn't a near roll.
He
He
did
did
get to
take that,
Subtropical Brazil.
but my 5 should take his 3.
Yeah, unless something funky happens here. Oh! Looks like Dark Ninja was in...
Caribbean, Central
Yeah.
America, yeah. Okay, so that was his other bonus.
Yep, not like it matters at this point.
Yep.
And I hit... Oh, I might take South China. You did take Bolivia, sweet.
Yep.
No, oh yeah, I hit with a 2 against a 2 again, so I didn't take it.
Yeah.
So close. So close, so far. Good news is he would have lost at this point. Accepting surrender.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, GG guys.
Let's take a look at the history now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, picks for Dark Ninja were a 1 in Central America, 2 in Yakutia, 3 in Central Eurasia.
He just wanted to
Interesting
cover
picking strategy.
Asia.
Yeah, coverage with a pick in Central America.
I don't know why you go Central America with your teammate in Southern SA though, but okay.
I don't know. I guess they figured that they could team up in the Western Hemisphere, but Southern South America is out of the way and really not that useful.
Well,
And,
it's sort of safe. I mean,
yeah, it's
not
safe,
really. It didn't
all it
turn
can
out
do is
that way
fight
in our game.
Africa.
True. Well,
Especially
yeah.
because Peru is wastelanded, it has no access to the other half of the board.
Yeah, you're right about that. Not that getting to Australia would be that great anyway.
Yeah, because that's wastelanded too. But it also can't, for example, go through Hawaii to get to Pacific,
Yeah,
West Pacific.
it's true.
Yeah. So yeah, FunnyEric's picks were 1 in South Connoisseur,
Mm-hmm. Ah!
with a 2 in Southeast Asia.
So he saw you there. 3 Akusha.
You
Oh,
realize
wait.
that he got? Yeah.
No, never mind. You started in Africa. I don't know what I'm thinking. Thinking of something else.
Yeah, so they had no knowledge of us whatsoever. But, we also had no knowledge of them.
Yep,
We
so
had
it worked out
suspicions.
alright. Suspicions.
Well, there's a certain number of territories you always are suspicious of.
True. So, yeah. So the first 2 turns, he failed to take Southern SA.
Well, he went for the triple threes because he wanted to put 2 in Borneo and
That's
take
stupid.
that. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad play. Literally reducing his chances from 80 all the way down to like 52.
What? What do you stand to gain from this? I mean,
The only thing that you could possibly gain from this would be your leftovers being in a minutely better position.
There's a chance you could gain something from it, but not. I mean, it seems like you might as well just hit with 4s in Southern SA and then hit with 3s in Southeast Asia next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, doesn't that make more sense? And then just gather your leftovers up and go into Brazil? That seems to make more sense to me, but whatever.
Yep. Okay. So, yeah. We have Dark Ninja just grouping up his guys in Mexico, and we knew about well, there's not a whole lot to talk about with the fighting in Yakutia.
Yeah, you've already seen that once, but we'll go over it briefly here. We can see what great things I did and what really bad things I did.
Yep. So our timing going into Brazil was pretty much perfect.
Yeah, that was great. That was absolutely awesome.
Now, interestingly, he took Singapore that turn on turn 5.
Turn. Oh, the same turn that you went into
Yeah.
northeast Brazil. Yep, makes sense.
So he knew his teammate was having trouble there, so he went up there.
And that was ironically the same turn he got to a mirror, so he shouldn't have been in trouble anymore. And then he
Mhm.
proceeds to derp up very badly over the next 2 turns. I don't know how you derp up this position. I don't know how. He should have. I mean, I derped up. I don't know how I derped up the position the turn before. I played as if he would go to Central Yakut Plain, and sure enough, he did not.
Mm-hmm. Well, the following turn, I'm trying to figure out what he was expecting you to do.
That's a good
I
question.
mean, I don't know. I guess he. I don't. I don't.
I
Yeah,
don't. I don't comprehend either.
I'm not sure what he was actually expecting you to do.
Maybe he thought I'd just take Yakusha as he left. I mean, maybe that's what he expected. I don't
Or
know.
maybe what he expected you to do was to hit Mongolia with everything from Nemengu,
Really?
potentially. I don't know.
That makes no sense. He's got a superior stack in him, or he could just take Nimingu. Why would he go? Why would I ever predict him to go to Mongolia in that
Well,
in
he
that
couldn't
scenario?
take Nemengu if you hit him from behind, then he runs into you in Nemengu. So he wanted to delay it, thinking that you would move out of Nemengu to Mongolia, and then he comes in behind you with a few.
Wait, what?
This guy was relying on you hitting Mongolia last move.
After hitting him from behind in a mirror.
Yes.
What?
That was what he was relying on, and is the best thing I can think of.
That makes no sense. I mean, I don't comprehend that sort
Well,
of.
what else would you do with your guys behind him? You would
No,
hit him
no,
first
no.
move.
I definitely understand that part, but I don't understand the anticipating me to go to Mongolia bit. That just, huh? And
Well, most people in his position would go to Mongolia, and this guy was assuming, okay, he's going to think me. He's going to think that I'm going to go to Mongolia.
why would I think he's going to Mongolia if he's got 16 guys in a mer? I don't see.
Because he's just trying to get away from your stack, I guess. I don't know.
Oh man.
I'm not saying that it was a
Regardless.
perfect plan from him. I'm saying it was a plan.
Gotcha. I'm just saying that his plan was bad.
Yeah.
And it worked out very badly because it was
Hmm.
bad.
So they went from a decent position to a pretty bad position in
Yeah.
Yakusha. And this guy in Brazil and South America, he did the best he could for those 2 turns. But then his teammate got eliminated from there, and he was left to fight both of us.
I love how you put that. He did the best he could. He was the
Well,
little guy that tried so
he
hard, but he just gave you the whole bonus.
the way he defended South America was really as good as you could from that starting position. I don't see him making any explicit mistakes. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it was an invalid way of defending. I'm just saying it was a little. I mean,
I'm just trying to give him some props, I guess.
yeah, he didn't play badly down there. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it didn't. It didn't. Considering what the choices you made, it wasn't. It didn't end up very well because you
Well,
took advantage of whatever he gave him, of whatever he gave you.
well, yeah. Well, that's not but through his mistake, though.
Well, I mean, you could say leaving open Amazonas and West Central
The thing
West
is, though,
Central Brazil was a
he was
mistake.
forced to. I forced his hand into this because he was screwed. There was nothing he could do to win in that situation. He was forced to give ground, trying to make make some miracle happen in Asia.
Yep.
If through some miracle he could break you, have his teammate finish southern U.S., and then his
Why?
teammate. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a perfect plan. I'm saying it's their plan.
Once they were eliminated from Asia, I don't see them winning.
Well, yeah, that totally. They were absolutely screwed once you eliminated him from Asia.
But I mean, I don't mind them playing beyond that point. I'm not saying, oh, they should have just
Even if
surrendered.
he had broken into
I'm not saying that. I'm
to
just
Tibet or
saying
something,
that,
it still would have been our win.
yeah, it
Definitely.
was.
I was too big by that point.
Yeah, exactly. You were just too large. I don't even know if they had much of. They would have still had a chance at winning if they managed to not get his teammate eliminated.
If Dark Ninja, with his big stack of 16 earlier, had broken into you immediately,
Mm-hmm.
then it could have still been a game.
Yeah, it would exactly. You would have been very big, and I still think we would have had the advantage.
Yeah, I still would have
But
been in an advantageous position against FunnyEric, but you would have been in a disadvantaged position against him.
the good news is we narrowed down Dark Ninja's possible positions to Scandinavia, Ural, or Central
In
America.
Central America, yes.
So Central America was the one that you were going to check next after you discovered, oh, he's not in West Central Europe.
The last turn.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if he wasn't eliminated, you would have still been able to get an advantageous position against him as well.
The only difference might have been that FunnyEric, since he wouldn't have needed to go to South China like he did, could have put a few more guys against me.
No, he moved to South China as his teammate was eliminated.
True, but if his teammate had immediately broke you, he would not have needed to put most of his income.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So those 9 guys that he deployed over there would not have needed to be deployed over there.
That's very true. But at the same time, we wouldn't have hit West Central Europe with as much because we would have known. Well, the reason I personally was thinking you need to hit West Central Europe with a lot is because, he's going to be expanding now that he's eliminated from Asia. So you need to make sure you get in there just in case he decides to expand to Europe.
And I think that
To West,
Dark
Western
Ninja
Europe.
even started to expand into Western U.S. That was a mistake in my opinion.
Well, yeah,
He's just killing his teammate.
Yeah, he really is. They needed to, well, at that point in the game, it was sort of lost already.
Yeah, that's true. But for example, if we were in such a position where we magically got eliminated from Yakusha like that,
magically,
the first thing that I would have done from Central America would have been going to the Azores with everything I had.
Yeah. Or at
hoping
least
to be able to break into Morocco.
Well, what you probably would have done is stacked stuff in Caribbean for one turn, and then the second turn hit the Azores because you don't have much
It would have
income.
depended where our card piece was at. If we were one turn
True.
away, then I would have gone to the Azores immediately and then used the card piece that turn to hit Morocco.
Yeah.
If we were 2 turns away, then yeah, I might have done that. If we had it that turn, I probably would have hit the Azores immediately. So.
True.
Or, well, we would have had you use the card in that case, but yeah. Hypothetically speaking, all kinds of things could have happened.
Yeah. Let's just say there are a lot of different things that could have happened that did not happen because only a certain number of only a single line of things may occur in a given game. A single line of things. A single sequence of events may occur. No more than a single sequence. You can't have multiple sequences of events occurring in games. That would just be weird. Why would you think that, Matthew?
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry. Alright. So anyway, after that point, he just got
There's
booted.
not a whole lot to talk about after that, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he ended up getting booted. He was pushing it too close to the time for the last, 3 turns. So, it caught back to him this time. And FunnyEric,
Unfortunately.
he just, yeah, and that if that happens, you just surrender it.
Yeah, it's a 2v1.
He was already in a hugely disadvantaged position, and his teammate got booted, so, yeah, he just threw his hands up.
Yeah, throw the table over. I'm done.
Well, yeah. Okay, that's it. So, GG, Funny Eric and Dark Ninja.
GG,
Good
guys.
game.
Yeah.
I got nothing else to say.
Yeah, me either. We'll see you in the next game, everybody.
Yeah, woo.